Good morning, sisters and brothers. This is God's Gifts. Today is May 4th, 2018, and I want to bring something really, really bizarre to you guys, and may the God bless you all right now, because this is something that I really don't know how to bring out, and I tried to, and it got erased, and I asked the Lord about it, and so I'm going to bring this forth. On April 29th and 30th, we had the full pink moon. And this was where Jupiter was right below the was right below the moon. And that night on April 29th, I was told by the Lord to go out and take pictures. He said the movie's about to begin, and I remembered Rhonda Empson saying that the movie will begin at 10 o'clock. So I went out and I took pictures of Jupiter, not knowing what I was going to see when I came in and looked at them. Now, mind you, it was very cold out. I just had shoulder surgery, and I'm trying to get these pictures, but I'm going to tell you something. It was not from my camera moving. I'm going to show you what I saw. Okay, so in these pictures, obviously, here's the moon right here, and then you have the star right here. But every picture that I took, sisters and brothers, was really, really strange of this star. And I'm going to show you some very clear ones here, what this thing could be. There's a date right there, sisters and brothers. So I'm going to show you what I ended up catching. This next picture reminded me of like a baby laying down. I don't know why that's the first thing that I saw, but I'm going to show you how crazy this all gets. This one here is one of them. When I first saw this, I really didn't know what to make of it, sisters and brothers. I was blown away. Let me see if I can angle this a little better. I want you guys to check this out. The first thing that came to my mind was an umbilical cord. I don't know what to tell you guys, but that's what came into my spirit. I had two sisters on the phone. We were watching this star because we knew it was a sign from our Lord. And when we were looking at these, I kept telling them, I got to go outside. I got to take more pictures. I got to take more pictures. This one here, look at the moon, how it changed. Now watch this when I bring this in. Let's try and angle it. Look at this, sisters and brothers. It almost looks like it's being taken in like a portal. Now, the bizarre thing about this is I didn't see anything other than the star when I took these pictures. There was nothing like this in my view. And how the moon just shone on that was so crazy. This is probably the best picture I have of it. I don't know. You know, I don't know what, I don't know what to make of it. I mean, if you guys have any understanding of any of this, it wasn't my camera. Every picture was different. Every one. It changed into so many different forms. But when I saw this, I took the picture. I'm like on the phone with my sisters. I'm like, guys, you won't believe what the heck I'm seeing. You will not believe what I'm seeing. So they said, well, send it to us. So I sent it. I said, don't say anything, either of you. I want to know what everybody thinks of this at the same time, because I know what I felt in my spirit. And they also thought it was an umbilical cord. From the moon to change, it was, I'm standing on my steps in the same position. I mean, I only have like a little step going up to my house. And I was standing on the same step. So it wasn't anything I was doing, but it was God telling me to go out and take these pictures. When I took them, we were talking on the phone. I didn't really look at them right away. And then after I came back in, I was looking at them. I'm going to show you. As I was taking them, I was getting all these pictures here. This is 8 out of 51 pictures that I took. You're about to see how this number 8 picture, let me see if I can get it down here. 8 of 51. This is the most amazing picture. Now, a while back, the Lord was telling me how 8 and 3 are the same, and I didn't know. He was saying, because you hear, be ready on the 3rd day, the child is circumcised on the 8th day. So the 3 and 8, he was telling me, are the same thing. On May, the 3rd day of the week is the 8th day. Sisters and brothers, I don't know what to connect to this. I'm just telling you what I see. I'm just telling you what I heard. The 8th is also the last quarter of the moon, which he told me, the last quarter. It's also the 23rd of IR. It's also what he told me, the 23rd will be something to behold. Then he showed me all of us standing. If you guys remember, we were standing in a pink galaxy with a white center. And he told me, he says, this is the beauty of the bride. He says, I'm trying to think how he said it. He said, the setting sun is your rising brightness. I don't know what all this means, but I'm connecting the 8th and the 3, the child being born, the circumcision on the 8th day, the last quarter, the 23rd, something to behold. When Rhonda Empson got that the movie starts at 10, that's about what time all this started. It was also Sunday night, the 29th was a Sunday. He told me the child will be born at 3:30 a.m. on Sunday. I'm not saying, I'm putting things together. I'm not saying one way or another what all this means, because I truly don't know. I'm just giving you guys all this. I'm going to put a link in for Petra. Petra just found out some things on the moon and the cycles. We're actually in Nissan. It started on the 29th. She's putting this together. Nissan means their flight. And then somebody else, I'm sorry, I don't remember, but they got 5, 6, 7 rapture. So guys, I'll leave this up to you. I'm amazed. I don't know what to think of it all, but I pray that you guys are all blessed. May the Lord guide us into more. Here's another picture I took a little later. Try and get it in here. Some of these are really crazy, guys. Some of them are really, really crazy. This one here, it looks like the sun or the moon is looking down on it. This one here, it started like stretching out. I mean, you guys see this stuff? I mean, this was supposedly Jupiter underneath. This is what it looked like. Well, it's actually showing more there, but in my camera, I saw nothing but the star. I did nothing to these photos at all, sisters and brothers. This is actually the 12th picture, which I think is kind of amazing in itself too. And this one was taken at 11:56. So look what happened to the moon in this one. And I was not moving, sisters and brothers. It looks like I was, but I really wasn't. These things were changing. I don't know what to make of it all. This is the 14th picture, 1 minute to midnight. So that's the one that showed up. Now here's where it gets really weird. Okay, at midnight I took this one. You guys see that? There's colors in it. I mean, you guys make of this what you want. I don't know. I'm just saying I'm connecting some things. I'm not saying this is the child being born, but if it was, the 8th is the circumcision date. I love you all. This is God's gift. Be on the lookout, guys. I love you all. We're in strange times. May God be with you all and bless you all. I love you.